Hello everyone, this is Al Red Sox Fan coming to you from Al Red Sox Fan YouTube channel. Hope all is well. Well, we're going for it again. Win number 65. Thank God we're out of Cincinnati. It's Action PC Baseball, our 1977 New York Metropolitan replay. We're in Atlanta. It's August 26. It's raining, and it's 1977 via the Action PC Baseball 2020 time machine. The Mets are now 64 and 63, one game above 500, and we take on the 44 and 82 Braves. For Pete's sakes, we need to get win 65 in this series and more to stay above 500. So here we go. Without any further ado, we're at Fulton County Stadium for the Metropolitans, who want win 65 in the worst ways. Lenny Randall will lead off and play third. Bruce Beauclair bats second. He's in right field. Eddie Cranepool's in left, and he'll bat third. Johnny Milner's the cleanup hitter playing first base. Lee Mazzilli patrols center field and bats fifth. Ronnie Hodges will do the catching. He'll bat sixth. Bud Harrelson's at short, batting seventh. Doug Flynn will play second and bat eighth. And Jerry Koosman will be on the mound for the Metropolitans, trying to get that elusive win number 65. And will be batting ninth. For the Atlanta Braves, Gilbreth will lead things off at second base, followed by Office. He's in center field. Jeff Burrows is in right, batting third. Montañez, the first baseman, is the cleanup hitter. Matthews, Sarge, is in left field, batting fifth. Moore's at third, batting sixth. Correll does the catching, batting seventh. At shortstop is Rocket. He'll be batting eighth. And Hanna will be doing the pitching. That's Preston Hanna, and he'll bat ninth. Jerry Mathers as the Beaver. Here we go, one more time into the breach to try to win game number 65. Philip Reynolds and Robbie Wartburg are at the ballpark. Thank you for joining us. All right, so Hanna's a 7 defensive range on the mound, and his record is 1 win, 2 losses, 1 save with a 6.13 earned run average in the replay. In actuality, 2 wins, 6 losses, 1 save, 4.59. Behind the plate is Correll, 6 range, 9 arm. Montañez and Gilbreth on the right side are 5s. Rocket and Moore are 6 and 5. Matthews in left, 7 range, 5 arm. Office is a 5 range, 7 arm in center. And Jeff Burrows is a 4 range with an 8 arm. So here's Lenny Randall. Randall batting .367, 2 homers and 20 ribbies. He's going to take. Here's the pitch from Hanna. There's a strike. 0-1 count. Randall's ready. Hanna rocks and deals. Oh, they plunked Lenny Randall. Oh, boy, Randall has a few words trying to rev up his teammates. They're on a losing streak. So Randall's at first. Montañez will hold him on. Here comes Bruce Beauclair. Beauclair battling for the batting title in National League. Batting .382, 6 homers, 39 ribbies. They're going to play hit and run. There goes Randall. Beauclair swinging a miss, and Randall is safe. And Randall pops up, pointing at the Braves dugout. And the Mets are very jubilant right now in their dugout, trying to get revved up for win 65. Beauclair with a 9-game hitting streak. Chance to give the Metropolitans a lead here. Correll sets a target. The pitch inbound to Beauclair. And Beauclair singles through the right side. Randall hits third and will score. 1-0 Mets. So the Mets lead 1-0. Beauclair's at first. And here comes Eddie Cranepool. .322, 12 homers and 79 ribbies. Hit and run. There goes Beauclair. Cranepool, ground ball. Left side. Moore fires to Montañez. 1 away. And Beauclair should be at second. And he is. Now bring up Johnny Milner, .233, 6 home runs, 47 ribbies. Looking to go bippity-boppity-boom. The windup and the pitch to Johnny Milner. And Milner pops it up left side. Rocket waiting for the meteor to come down to earth. Makes the catch at short, 2 down. So Beauclair will be off on contact. And here's movie star handsome Lee Mazzilli, .268. 4 homers, 43 ribbies. He's going to take. Hanna deals. There's a strike. Mazzilli claps his cleats with the bat. Now he steps back. in the left-hander's batter's box. He's a switch hitter. Carell wiggles the fingers. Hanna quickly acknowledges with a nod of the head. He rocks and fires to Mazzilli. Mazzilli, fly ball, center field. Office moving to his left, makes the catch. Side's retired, but the Mets score first. We go to the bottom of the first, 1-0 Metropolitans. Are they on their way to the 65th win of the season? Due up for the Braves, Gilbreth, Office, and Burrows to face the lefty Jerry Koosman. Koosman overperforming in the replay, 12-9 with a 3.40. In actuality, 8 wins, 20 losses with a 3.49. Gilbreth is batting .260, 10 homers, 56 ribbies. Koosman's at 8 defensive range on the mound. Behind the plate, Ron Hodges is a 4 defensive range with an 8 arm. Milner is a 4 at first. Flynn's a 6 at second. Harrelson's a 4 at short, and Randall is a 5 at third. Cranepool's in left, 4 range with a 3 arm. Mazzilli is a 6 and a 6 for range and arm, and Bruce Beauclair is a 3 range, 4 arm. Here's the pitch from Koosman to Gilbreth. Ground ball, Harrelson ranging towards the second base bag, has a quick release to Johnny Milner, 1 down, Mets smelling victory. Only 26 outs away, and that will bring up Roland Office, 286, 1 home run and 19 ribbies. Left-handed batter. Koosman deals to Office, and he strikes him out. 2 up, 2 down, and here's the dangerous Jeff Burrows. 251, 24 homers, 76 ribbies. Will Burrows expand the zone? Koosman's going to try to hit the black of the plate here. Hodges sets the target, and he walked him. So Burrows does not chase, and that'll bring up the lefty Willie Montanez. Koosman fires over to Johnny Milner. He plies the tag, not in time. Koosman looks to Milner, now in at Hodges. The windup and the pitch to Montanez, who's batting .328, 14 homers and 58 ribbies. And he strikes him out. Koosman pumps his fist. We go to the top of the second, 1-0 Mets. Mets 24 outs away from win number 65. Sergio Diaz is in the ballpark. How you doing? Hope all is well, my friend. And that brings up Ronnie Hodges, followed by Bud Harrelson and Doug Flynn. Hodges batting .262, 4 home runs and 25 ribbies. He's going to take. Hanna sets and deals. There's a strike. Hanna has been pouring in the first pitch strikes. Hodges steps back in the batter's box. 0-1 count. Hanna nods his head. The leg kick and the pitch to Hodges. And Hodges grounds it back to Hanna, who throws to Montanez. 1 down. 1 down. Now bring up Bud Harrelson. Harrelson batting .196, 1 homer, 23 ribbies. The pitch to Bud. And Harrelson smacks the ball the other way. Wide turnaround first, but retreats back. So a 1-out single for Harrelson. Now bring up Dougie Flynn batting .177, no home runs, 28 ribbies. Hit and run. There goes Harrelson. Flynn grounds it. Rocket has it. Diving stop. Pops up. Throws to Montanez. Harrelson advances a second. He robs Doug Flynn of a hit. And my God, Doug needs everyone he can get. As yes, it is raining too here at Fulton County Stadium, Robbie points out. The wind coming in from left center field, 13 miles per hour. Here it comes Jerry Koosman batting a whopping .103. No homers, 3 ribbies. 2 outs. Harrelson should score on anything hit to the outfield if it's a hit. Here's the pitch from Hanna to Koosman. Koosman swings, base hit up the middle. Come on, send Harrelson. He scores. 2-0 Metropolitans. Jerry Koosman pumping his fist at first saying, yeah. The Mets are up 2-0. They want that 65th win in the worst way. And that brings up the top of the order, Lenny Randall. Randall was hit by a pitch, and he started things revving up. He stole second base on the failed hit and run. The pitch to Randall. That ball gets away from Carell. Koosman racing down to second. He slides, and he pops up safely. Mud all over the back of his pants, but Koosman just pointing to the Mets dugout, revving them up, saying, let's go, Mets. 1 ball, no strikes. Randall with the green light. The windup and the pitch from Hanna. Randall, ground ball to Rocket. Rocket bobbles it! As Kuzman said some few choice words running by Rocket. Kuzman's revved up for this game. It's now first and third. Can Bruce Beauclair make that E6 hurt? Beauclair knocked in Randall his first time up. Now a chance to knock in Jerry Kuzman. Hanna on the ropes. Beauclair looking to knock him out. The pitch to Bruce Beauclair. And Beauclair pops it up left side. Kuzman calling Rocket a very bad word. Rocket racing over. It's in no man's land. He's in foul territory. Rocket makes the catch. Looks at Kuzman. Tells him he's number one. And the side is retired. But the Metropolitans score one more. We go to the bottom of the second. 2-0 Mets. So Kuzman back up on the bump. He will face Matthews, Moore, and Carell. Here's the pitch to Sarge, batting .291, 11 homers, 48 ribbies. And ground ball up the middle. Buddy Harrelson has it. Throws to Milner, one down. Jerry Kuzman points to his shortstop, says, "That's the way it's done, son. That's the way it's done." Now bring up Junior Moore. .254, 4 homers, 23 ribbies. Kuzman rubs up a wet baseball. Hodges wiggles the fingers. Kuzman acknowledges with a quick nod of the head. He rocks and deals to Moore. Moore rips a shot, and that's gone! The Braves pulled it within one. It's now 2-1 Mets. And Kuzman just shaking his head. Here's the bippity-boppity boom in replay. That was a laser beam. Boom to the moon, Alice. Boom goes the ball, and Junior Moore just touched them all to the delight of the 14 fans here at Fulton County Stadium in the rain. So 1 out, 2-1 ball game, bottom of the second now. Now I'll bring up the number 7 batter, the catcher, Vic Carell. .227, 8 homers, 24 ribbies. Rockets on deck. Kuzman composes himself. The windup and the pitch to Carell. And he strikes him out. Kuzman points to the bench and says, "Go sit there." So 2 outs, and here comes Pat Rocket. 171, no homers, 16 ribbies. Hodges wiggles the fingers. Kuzman shakes him off. Now Kuzman nods his head. The lefty deals to Rocket. And he strikes him out. The side is retired. We go to the top of the third. 2-1 Metropolitans. Due up for the Mets, trying to get win number 65. Cranepool, Milner, and Mazzilli. Cranepool is 0 for 1. He awaits the Hanna offering. Pitch homeward bound. Cranepool held up. Ball 4. Good job by Eddie. Preston Hanna saying, "Where was it?" Cranepool tells him to shut the hell up. And this is a very chippy game here. The Mets are sick of this losing streak. And little words between Cranepool and Montanez now. And here comes Johnny Milner. Milner's 0 for 1. Cranepool takes a slight lead. Hanna peeks to first. The leg kick and the pitch to Milner. Milner, base hit to center. Drops in front of Office. Cranepool hits second and will hold there. So first and second, no outs. And here's Lee Mazzilli. Mazzilli fly to left center his first time up, 0 for 1. I'd like to drop a bunt down here. We got Hodges up next, but Mazzilli, in this, he's only a 3 bunter here. He's going to take. Here's the pitch from Hanna. There's a ball. 1 ball, no strikes. Hit and run. Mazzilli pops it up. Right side, Montanez ranging over. Lots of foul territory here in Fulton County Stadium. Montanez near the stands, and he can't get there. Foul ball. 1 ball, 1 strike. They'll try it again. Hit and runs off. Hanna over his shoulder. Now looks to first, but no one's guarding there. Now he rocks and deals to Mazzilli. Mazzilli base hit to center. Cranepool will be held up. Bases are juiced. So a walk and a single bases are loaded for Ronnie Hodges. Hodges steps into that muddy batter's box. He is 0 for 1. The Mets up 2-1. No place to put Ron Hodges. He's taking. Hanna fires it in, and there's a ball. Low and inside. Hodges will take again. Hanna fires it in. There's another ball. Hodges chirping at Hanna, saying, throw the damn thing over the plate. I'll smack it out. He's taking all the way. He's trying to psych him out. There's a strike. There's a strike. Hodges gives him a polite golf clap. 2-1. Hodges gets the green light. Carell not amused with his counterpart's verbiage. He sets the target. Hanna rocks and deals. Hodges swings, base hit to right. 1 run scores. And Milner is held up at third. Hodges points at Preston and says, you knew it was coming. It's now 3-1 Metropolitans. The Mets are revved up for this game. Here comes Buddy Harrelson. No place to put Bud. Milner's at third. Mazzilli's at second. Hodges at first. They're going to go for... He's going to take. There's a ball. 1 ball, no strikes. They're going safety squeeze. Here's the pitch. He puts it down. Here comes Johnny Milner. They're going to Rocket at second. And Milner scores. It's 4-1. So Carell picked the ball up. His only play was in front of him. He fired down to second. They got the force out. But Bud Harrelson on the safety squeeze knocks in another run. 4-1 Mets. They want win number 65. Julian Ten's at the ballpark. Check out that wonderful channel. Along with Philip Reynolds, Robbie Wartburg, Sergio Diaz. Here comes Doug Flynn. Mazzilli's at third. Harrelson is at first. Flynn will take. Hanna's on the ropes. There's a ball. Ball 1. They're going to play hit and run. There goes Harrelson. Fly ball deep to center! And Office! Did he catch it? No! He dropped it! As he bangs into the wall. Bud Harrelson slipped going around second. Quickly gets back, and it's 5-1 Metropolitans. And here's Jerry Koosman. Koosman singled his first time up. He knocked in Harrelson. Koosman. Randall's on deck. He's going to put down the sack bunt. In the mud. Carell lets it somehow go foul. No balls, 2 strike. Koosman chokes up. Hanna deals to his counterpart. Koosman sends that ball right field line and deep. Burrow's on the run! And it just goes foul. Koosman complaining it was a homer, but it just went foul. Steve Conrad's at the ballpark. How the heck are you? Max Cornelius screaming. He's traveled here to Atlanta and said, let's go Mets! 5-1 Metropolitans. 0-2 to Koosman. Koosman winding up like he's Babe Ruth. Hanna not amused with it. He deals to his counterpart. Koosman a dribbler. First base side, Montanez from his knees throws to Hanna, and the side is retired. But the Mets tack some runs up on the board here. They put 3 up in the top of the third. Oh, there's only 2 outs. I'm so excited. There's only 2 outs, so that acts like a bunt. It worked out well for us. Only 2 outs. Harrelson's at third. Flynn is at second. And here's the pitch to Lenny Randall, who's 0 for 1. Randall sends that ball left field line and foul. He just missed a 3-run homer. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Randall digs in. He awaits the hand offering. Here's the pitch. And that ball gets away from Carell. And scoring is Bud Harrelson. Flynn goes to third. It's now 6-1 Metropolitans. Trying to make it 7-1 is Lenny Randall. 2 balls, 2 strikes. The pitch to Randall. Base hit to center. 7-1 Metropolitans. They smell win 65. They smell it. They have come into Atlanta like Sherman. So Randall's at first. Here's Bruce Beauclair. He's 1 for 2. The pitch to Beauclair. And Beauclair singles to center. We better not have a rain out. Randall goes first to third. And the Mets are pouring it on as the rain continues to fall here. Eddie Cranepool's 0 for 1. Beauclair at first, Randall at third, 7-1 Mets. Hanna on the ropes, he's being battered. Can Cranepool land the knockout blow? Carell pounding the mitt, sets a target. The pitch to Eddie Cranepool. Cranepool sends that ball left field, and Matthews makes the catch in the corner, and mercifully the side is retired. 7-1 Mets, bottom of the third. Due up for the Braves, Hanna, Gilbreth, and Office. Here's the pitch to Kuzman's counterpart, Hanna. And he strikes out, and Kuzman points to the bench to sit your ass down. Kuzman's revved up for this game. Now bring up Gilbreth, top of the order. He's 0 for 1. The lefty Kuzman picks up the sign from Hodges. The leg kick and the pitch to Gilbreth. Ground ball right side. Flynn has it. Throws to Johnny Milner. 2 down. 2 down. Now bring up the left-handed batting Roland Office. He's 0 for 1. Kuzman nods his head. The leg kick and the pitch to Office. And he strikes him out. Kuzman revs his fist. We go to the top of the fourth. 7-1 Mets. Win 65 is within their grasp. It'll be Johnny Milner, Lee Mazzilli, and Ronnie Hodges to face Preston Hanna, who's, I guess, been the sacrificial lamb to take a beating. The pitch to Milner, who's 1 for 2. Milner sends that ball deep to left center, but not deep enough. Matthews makes the running catch to retire Milner. Milner has a few choice words with some Braves fans in the stands. Now back in the dugout. Here's Lee Mazzilli. Mazzilli is 1 for 2. The pitch from Hanna. Mazzilli, line shot. Great reaction by Moore at third. Junior Moore makes the quick reaction catch. 2 up, 2 down for the Metropolitans here in the top of the fourth. I'll bring up Ronnie Hodges. Hodges is 1 for 2. Hodges is grounded the pitcher and singled in Mazzilli. Hanna and Hodges do not like each other. It goes back to 5th grade. Here's the pitch to Ronnie Hodges. And he walks. As Hanna came in high and tight, I think he was trying to hit him. So Hodges is at first. Here's Buddy Harrelson with 2 outs. Doug Flynn on deck. The unorthodox 2-out hit and run. Harrelson smacks that ball through the left side. Hodges hits second and goes on to third. The Mets have first and third with 2 outs, and here's Doug Flynn. Flynn is 0 for 1. And he reached on that fly ball deep to center. On deck is Kuzman. The pitch to Flynn. Green light right away, and he strikes out. So the Mets strand 2. We go to the bottom of the fourth. 7-1 Metropolitans. Kuzman back up on the bump. He will face Burrows, Montanez, and Matthews. Burrows walked his first time up. Here's the pitch from the lefty Kuzman to Burrows. And he walks him again. So Burrows is at first. Here's Montanez. Montanez 0 for 1. There's a throw over in the rain. The pickoff attempt. He's safe. Kuzman again peeks to Milner. Now picks up the sign behind the plate. The leg kick and the pitch to Willie Montanez. Fly ball center field. Mazzilli ranging to his right, makes the catch. 1 down. Burrows retreats to first. 1 out, 1 on for Sarge. Gary Matthews, he's 0 for 1. Kuzma deals quickly to Sarge. And he walked him. Oh boy, this is Jerry's bugaboo here. This is Jerry's bugaboo here. The walk has haunted him throughout his career, in the season actually. And here's Junior Moore. Moore is 1 for 1. He had a home run off Kuzman. Kuzman hoping for the double play ball. Looking to get Moore to reach. He does. Foul ball right side. Johnny Milner picks it up. Fake tosses to a Braves fan and then tosses to a Mets fan. Good for you, Johnny. Good for you. 0-2 count. Kuzman's ready. He rocks and deals to Junior Moore. Ground ball. Buddy Harrelson. Over to Flynn. A quick turn. On to Milner. 6-4-3 like you draw it up. Inning is over. Kuzman looks at the Braves bench. Tells them they're number 1. And jogs back through the rain to the Mets dugout. We go to the top of the fifth, 7-1 Metropolitans, looking for their 65th win. The Mets have been told, take no prisoners, like Lawrence of Arabia. And here's Koosman. He's 1 for 2. He's knocked in a run. Hanna peers in at Koosman. Koosman peers out at Hanna. The pitch to Koosman. Koosman, foul ball, left side. 3-2 count. Rinse and repeat, the windup and the pitch. Koosman, base hit, right center field. He points to Hanna and a few more choice words. Jerry Koosman really leading the charge here for the Metropolitans. So Koosman's at first. Here's Lenny Randall. Randall's 1 for 2. Koosman wants that steal sign. They're not going to give it to him. The pitch to Randall. Randall strikes out. He was fooled badly. He was looking off speed pitch, and the fastball got blown right by him. So 1 out, 1 on for Bruce Beauclair, who's 2 for 3. The pitch to the Beauclair man. And he walks. So Beauclair walks. Koosman advances to second. And here's Eddie Kranepool. Over, and that's it! They have seen enough in Atlanta of Preston Hanna. He has been pressed and cleaned. He will be relieved by a new pitcher, Steve Hargan. Hargan in the replay, 2 wins, 5 losses, 4.65. In actuality, no wins, 3 losses, 6.87. He's a right-handed thrower. Kranepool is watching the warm-up tosses quite attentively. Koosman's at second, Beauclair's at first. Now we're ready to rock and roll. The pitch to Eddie Kranepool. Kranepool, base hit to center. Koosman hits third. Will they wave him around? Will they wave him around? No, they will hold him. We will hold him. Bases are juiced for Johnny Milner. He'd like to join the hit parade. He is, well, no, he has. He's 1 for 3. Excuse me. The pitch to Johnny Milner. Milner, base hit to center. The conga line continues. Koosman scores, and they will hold Beauclair at third. And it's now 8-1. And here's movie star handsome Lee Mazzilli trying to sign a soap opera contract, we hear, in the offseason. Going to play Dr. Noah Drake. He's going up against some Australian guy, but he might get it. All right, so Beauclair is at third. Kranepool is at second. Johnny Milner is at first. Philip Reynolds yelling for the grand slam. He's traveled here to watch his beloved 77 Mets. Here's the pitch to Lee Mazzilli. Mazzilli, ground ball. Gilbreth ranging towards the bag, and they're only going to get one as Johnny Milner upends Rocket. Another run scores. It's 9-1. Mazzilli be credited with an RBI. Mazzilli now has 44 ribbies on the year. And Johnny Milner smiling from ear to ear. So 2 outs. Kranepool at third. Mazzilli at first. Here's Ronnie Hodges. Hodges 1 for 2. Harrigan picks up the sign from Carell. The pitch homeward bound to Hodges. Carell with a quick word first. Now the pitch homeward bound. And alrighty, the hit parade continues. Kranepool scores. Mazzilli will hold at second. It's now 10-1. And here comes Bud Harrelson. Bud's feeling his oats. He's 2 for 2. The pitch to Buddy. And Harrelson grounds it to third. Bunnell goes a short way to Gilbreth. Mazzilli calls him a bad word, and the side is retired. So Bobby Bunnell's at third now. We missed that. But the Mets plate 3 in the top of the fifth. We go to the bottom of the fifth. 10-1 Metropolitans. Koosman back up on the bump. He will face Carell, Rocket, and Bunnell. It was a double switch. So Bunnell went in, and then Harang went to the 6th spot. Okay. Here's the pitch to Carell from Koosman, 0 for 1. And what happened there? Oh, no. 2-2 count. Swing and a miss. The ball goes off Hodges' glove. He'll be charged with a pass ball. And I believe that is an error on the catcher when he advances to first. So that is an out, but strike 3 dropped. Carell advances to third. Koosman now has struck out 7. Here's the Rocket. He's 0 for 1. The pitch to Pat Rocket. Ground ball. Harrelson backhands it. Quick turn to Flynn. Flynn fires to Milner. Double play. 6-4 to 3. As Kuzmin bails out his catcher with the pitcher's best friend, 2 for 1. And that brings up Bobby Bunnell. Kuzmin peering at him. He could plant this right in his back. He could plant it in his back. Kuzmin, very intense on that mound. Bunnell, 286, 1 homer, 18 ribbies. The pitch to Bunnell. Ground ball right side. Flynn ranging to the right. Has it. Flips to Milner. The side is retired. Kuzmin is rocking and a-rolling on that mound. Rocking and a-rolling. Top of the 6th, 10-1 Mets win 65 within our grasp. It will be Flynn, Kuzmin, and Randall. Harang, 22 pitches. He's in the red. The pitch to Flynn. He was 0 for 2. Flynn, fly ball, center field. Office camping makes the catch. 1 down. Kuzmin, 2 for 3. He's got his average up to 131. Now he's knocked in a run. 4 ribbies. The pitch to Jerry. Fly ball, center field. Office ranging to his right. He makes the catch. 2 down. So they're playing Pepper, deep Pepper, with the center fielder. Top of the order, Lenny Randall. Drag bunt. Randall drops down a beauty. That's a base hit. Bunnell sleeping at the wheel. And Lenny Randall picks up his second hit, I believe. Yes. And that's it for Harang. Here comes Mike Davey, the man with 2 first names. Davey, 1 win, no losses, 1 save, 2.00 earned run average. In actuality, 2 saves with a 5.06. The Braves dugout not very happy with that drag bunt. Lenny Randall doesn't give a... Lenny Randall's like Honey Badger. He don't give a shit. So Randall's at first. Children, don't say that. You shouldn't be watching my stream anyway. And here's Bruce Beauclair. He's 2 for 3, 2 outs. Lefty-lefty matchup. The pitch to Beauclair. And Beauclair grounds it. Gilbreth backhands it towards the second base bag. Pivots and throws to Montanez. And the side is retired. It's official, folks. We go to the bottom of the 6th. 10-1 Mets. Kuzmin back up on the bump. He will face Gilbreth, Office, and Burrows. Gilbreth is 0 for 2. Kuzmin's thrown 82 pitches. He's good for 130. He rocks and deals to Gilbreth. Ground ball left side. Harrelson, quick release to Milner. 1 away. And the 14 fans rooting for the Braves here moan and groan. And that brings up Roland Office. Office is 0 for 2. He awaits the left-handed delivery of Kuzmin. Pitch inbound. Foul ball right side. Milner again picks up the ball. Fakes tossing it to a young Braves fan. And throws it to a Mets fan. Good for you, Johnny. Mets taking no prisoners today. 1 ball, 2 strikes on Office. Hodges wiggles the fingers, sets the target. The pitch to Office. And here's a base hit the other way to left center field. So Office is now 1 for 3. Oh! A hustle double as Mazzilli and Cranepool had a brain fart. So 1 out, and Office is at second. Here's Jeff Burrows. He's walked both times up. The pitch to Burrows. There's a base hit left. Cranepool puts a charge on it. Office holds at third. Oh, nuts. Sink. Bump, bump. Bump, bump. Bump, bump. Bump, bump. Kuzmin looks at the organist, tells him he's number 1. He's not amused with that. Montanez is 0 for 2. Kuzmin hoping for that double play ball. He's gotten a few of them in this game. Here's the pitch to Willie. Hodges has a quick word back behind the plate. And now the pitch to Free Willie. Base hit, left side, and a run scores. Burrows holds up at second. It's now 10-2. Mets start to get some bullpen action up here in the bottom of the 6th. Here's the pitch to Sarge Gary Matthews. Blind shot. Cranepool. No, he's not going to dive for it. Play it on the hop. And the bases are juiced. And here comes Davey. He's not going to hit. He is going to hit. And he strikes out. Thank you, Atlanta, for letting the pitcher hit. All right. Now the catcher Vic Carell, who's 0 for 2. Base is juiced. My God, if he hits a home run, they're back in this ball game. He does have 8 homers. No place to put Vic. Koosman, guaranteed to win. He rocks and fires to Carell. Fly ball. Mazzilli makes the catch in center, and the side is retired. The Braves only get 1. They leave them loaded. Koosman flips them the double bird. We go to the top of the 7th. 10-2 Metropolitans. This team is revved up. Revved up. Now bring up Eddie Cranepool. He'll be followed by Johnny Milner and Lee Mazzilli. Lefty-lefty matchup. Davey deals to Cranepool. Cranepool grounds it slowly. Bunnell charges at third. Has it. Throws to Montanez. 1 down. That's Johnny Milner. He's 2 for 4. Another lefty-lefty matchup. Davey rinse and replete. Deals to Milner. Milner ground ball. Rinse and replete to Bunnell. Bunnell charges it. Quick release. Bang, bang. Play at first. Milner showing the safe sign. What does the man in blue say? Oh, Milner not happy with that call. 2 down. And here's Lee Mazzilli. Mazzilli will drop down the drag bunt. Carell has it. Fires to Gilbreth on the wheel play. And the side is retired. As they play Take Me Out to the Ball Game, the Mets take the field, looking for win number 65. The Mets, the Cinderellas of Major League Baseball. A true love story with baseball. Jerry Koosman back on the bump. He's guaranteed to win 65 today in Atlanta. As they finish up the song, Koosman just wants the damn ball and wants to pitch. 111 pitches for Jerry. He's good for 130. Koosman again looks up towards the organist and tells him he's number 1. Due up for the Braves, Rocket, Bunnell, and Gilbreth. Rocket is 0 for 2. The pitch from Jerry Koosman. Ground ball to Flynn. Flynn backhands it. Fires to Milner. 1 away. So Koosman trying to get back on stride. Clinton Parks is at the ballpark. It's not over till it's over, Clinton. This is the New York Mets, but I appreciate the sentiment. Here's Barry Bunnell, much hated by the Mets, 0 for 1. The pitch to Bunnell. Ground ball to Harrelson. Harrelson's up with it. Quick release to Milner. 2 down. 2 down. And now bring up Gilbreth. He's 0 for 3. Office on deck. Hodges goes through the signs. Koosman in the rain, nods his head. He rocks and deals to Gilbreth. Ground ball slowly hit. Milner charging, has it. Shuffles to Koosman. Bang, bang, play at first. Is he safe? Is he out? He is out. Jerry Koosman points to the bag. We go to the top of the 8th. 10-2 Metropolitans win 65, just 6 outs away from everyone's darling 1977 Mets. Max Cornelius saying, "Come on, Mets!" It's going to be Hodges, Harrelson, and Flynn to face Davey. The pitch to Ronnie Hodges. And Hodges grounds it to Gilbreth. Gilbreth charges it, flips to Montanez, and 1 down. We're not changing the lineup. Mojo is good. Mojo is good. The pitch to Buddy Harrelson. Harrelson's going to trap down a drag bunt. It's a good one! Buddy drops it down! He'll beat it out! He has now 3 hits. He's 3 for 4. Again, the Braves not amused with this small ball. Bud Harrelson just smiles at them, tells them what he thinks of them. And here's Dougie Flynn hitting a run. There goes Harrelson. Flynn ground ball to Rocket. Rocket fires it to Montanez. 2 down, but Harrelson's in scoring position for the hit machine known as Jerry Koosman. Koosman striding to the plate. Koosman 2 for 4. Let's tell you what Jerry's done. He's singled in a run. He's grounded to first. He singled again, then he flew to deep right center. Koosman feeling his oats. Davey looks in, picks up the sign from Carell. He deals to his counterpart, Jerry Koosman. Carell doesn't know how to pitch to him. Now he's back behind the plate. Pitch. Koosman, base hit to center. Wave Harrelson around, for God's sakes. Yeah! And Koosman picks up his third hit. Jerry Koosman guaranteed the win today. He is psyched. It's now 11-2. They get that run back. And here's Lenny Randall, who's just laughing in the rain. He can't believe Jerry's a madman. So Koosman, he wants the steal sign. Here's the pitch. Randall's 2 for 4. And Randall singles the center. Koosman hits second base. Will he try it? And he does! And he slides in safe! First and third, 2 outs. And here's Bruce Beauclair. He'll be called back. Mike Vail will come in the game to pinch hit for Beauclair. The pitch to Mike Vail, batting .330, 10 homers, 31 ribbies. Vail, ground ball right side. Montanez has it, goes to the bag himself, and the side is retired. But the Mets tack another one up. The Mets tack another one up. They now lead 11-2. Mike Vail will go out to right. A solid fielder. 7 range, 8 arm. Crane Pool. Crane Pool moved to first. And Steve Henderson will go out to left. Trying to shore up this defense. Mets 6 outs away from win 65. They're up 11-2. The Mets fans who have traveled down clapping along now. Office 1 for 3. Koosman 122 pitches, good for 130. The pitch to Office. Ground ball to Harrelson. Harrelson charges it, has to release quickly to Cranepool. 1 away. Mets 5 outs away. 5 outs away from win 65. Here's Jeff Burrows 1 for 3. Koosman deals to this fat bastard. And he fouls it off. Koosman, 2-2 count. Glares at Burrows. He rocks and deals. And he walks him again. Unbelievable. The third time he's walked him. Koosman, 131 pitches. He deals to Montanez. Fly ball. Left field. Henderson on the run. In the corner. Reaching up. Makes the catch. 2 away. Burrows retreats to first. Koosman, the pitching coach, starts to come out. Koosman glares at him. He glares at him. And the pitching coach retreats back to the bench. He will face Gary Matthews 1 for 2. Koosman in the rain, determined. The windup and the pitch to Matthews. Fly ball. Vail looking up. And it's gone! So Sarge hits a 2-run homer. The Braves put 2 more on the board. It's now 11-4. And here comes Davey. And Koosman, that might be it. He's going to deal to Davey. And he strikes him out. Hodges drops the wet ball, throws to Cranepool, steps in the bag. We go to the top of the 9th. 11-4 Mets. The Mets are 3 outs away from a historical win. They only won 64 games in 77. We had 64 wins in mid-August or early August. We haven't won a game in a long time. We need 3 outs. The pitch to Eddie Cranepool. Cranepool grounds it to Gilbreth. Second baseman throws to Montanez. 1 away. Mets don't care now. They just want these 3 outs. So 1 down. And here comes the world's worst 300 hitter, Steve Henderson. 301, 2 homers, 21 ribbies. And a new pitcher for the Braves, Dwayne Theus. The pitch from Theus to Henderson. And Henderson pops it up. Carell throws the mask to the side. Goes back towards the screen. Will the wind bring it back to him? I don't think so. Foul ball. 0-2 count. Theus rocks and deals to Henderson. Fly ball, deep center field. Office on the run. And he makes the catch in front of the wall. 2 away. Lee Mazzilli's up. Drag bunt. And Mazzilli drops it down. Carell lets it roll foul. 0-2. Mazzilli 1 for 5. Theus rocks and deals. Mazzilli rips a shot to right. And he's going to go for 2. So Mazzilli doubles. And here comes Ronnie Hodges. The pitch to Hodges, who's 2 for 4. And Hodges sends that ball shallow left center, racing in, making the catches office. We go to the bottom of the ninth. 11-4 Metropolitans. 11-4. They are 3 outs away. Kuzman is out of gas. And they have 3 righties up. We're going to go to the righty killer, Rick Baldwin. Here comes Rick. Come on, Rick Baldwin, to try to close it out here. Baldwin on the mound. The rain coming down here in Atlanta. But not like the rain that Baldwin will be sending down on Carell. 0 for 3. The pitch from Baldwin. Popped up, left side. Harrelson in the rain. Trotting over into no man's land. Fouls territory. Harrelson still giving chase. And he makes... No, he can't make the catch. He did make the catch. He did! As he went tumbling to the ground, he shows the man in blue the ball. And they say out number 1. What a catch by Buddy Harrelson. Larry Harris has just joined us at the ballpark. Mets 2 outs away from their 65th win. Baldwin, the right-handed batter killer, will face Rocket 0 for 3. Oh no! Those bastards went to a pinch hitter. Brian Esselstein. He's an ass. Who cares? Here's the pitch to the ass. Fly ball. Deep center. Mazzilli on the run. And he makes the catch. The Mets 1 out away from win 65. And here comes the much-hated Barry Bonnell. Barry Bonnell. Bonnell 0 for 2. Came in on the double switch. Baldwin rubbing up the baseball. Rain coming down here in Atlanta. He looks into Hodges. The Mets want this win 65 in the worst way. The pitch to Barry Bonnell. Fly ball to right. Vale going back. Makes the catch. Hallelujah. 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 The Mets finally get win 65. They crush the Braves like Sherman going through the South. 11-4. They close the door. So the Mets finally get win 65. We can finally play some games offline to speed up the season. We got 65 wins. That's 1 more than they actually did. We'll give you the box score in a moment. All right. So the box score will be up in a second. Mets win. The Mets win. The Mets win. Screen will go black just for a second. And there's the box score. Let's go to pitching first. Jerry Kuzman picks up his 13th win to go against 9 losses. 8 innings, 6 hits, 4 runs. They were all earned. Gave up 2 homers. Walked 4, struck out 9. He guaranteed the win. He did it with the pitching, and he did it with the bat. Baldwin came in to get the final 3 outs of the 9th. Hanna takes the loss. He's now 1-3. 4 1/3 innings, 10 hits, 9 runs, 7 of them earned, 3 walks, 2 Ks. Hargan, 1 1/3, 4 hits, 1 run. It was earned. Davey, 2 2/3, 3 hits, 1 run. It was earned. And Theus, 2/3 of an inning, and he gave up a hit. The Mets stay above 500 by 2 games. They're now 65-63. Atlanta drops to 44-83. Let's go to the batting. Randall was 3 for 5 with a run scored and a ribby. He struck out once. He's now batting .369. Bruce Beauclair 2 for 4 with a run scored and a ribby. He walked once. He's now batting .383. Vale pinch hit and stayed in for right. He was 0 for 1. Cranepool was 1 for 5, 2 runs scored and a walk. He's now batting .320. Johnny Milner 2 for 5 with a run scored and a ribby. He's now batting .235. Henderson stinks. He came in to play defense, had an at bat. He was 0 for, or pinch hitting, whatever. He came in. He sucks. He's batting .299. Mazzilli was 2 for 6 with a run scored and a ribby, and he had a double. Hodges was 2 for 5 with 2 ribbies and a walk. He's batting .267. Bud Harrelson feeling his oats. 3 for 4, 3 runs scored and an RBI. Now he's over 200, batting .207. Break out the champagne. Doug Flynn was 0 for 4 with a run scored. He had a ribby and he struck out. now batting 174. Jerry Koosman, 3 for 5, a run scored. He knocked in 2 runs, now batting 143. Baldwin pitch did not hit. The Mets 45 at-bats, 11 runs, 18 hits, 10 ribbies, 3 walks, 2 strikeouts, a double, and a partridge in a pear tree. Okay. For the Braves, Gilbreth was 0 for 4. Office was 1 for 4 with a run scored. He struck out twice. Burrows was 1 for 1 with a run scored. He walked 3 times. Montañez 1 for 4 with a ribby. He struck out. Matthews was 2 for 3 with a run scored, 2 ribbies. He had a walk and a homer. Moore was 1 for 2. He homered, so he had a run scored and a ribby. Harrigan pitched, did not hit. Davey pitched. He was 0 for 2. He struck out twice. Theus pitched, did not hit. Carell, the catcher, was 0 for 4. He struck out twice. Rocket, the shortstop, 0 for 3. He struck out once. Asselstein, or the Ass, was 0 for 1. Hanna was 0 for 1. He struck out. And Barry Bonnell in the double switch came in, was 0 for 3. The Braves, 32 at-bats, 4 runs, 6 hits, 4 ribbies, 4 walks, 9 Ks, 1 double. They did have 2 homers, but Jerry Koosman guaranteed a win, and he got it. I'm going to say Koosman's player of the game. Let's see. I believe Koosman should be player of the game. Koosman believes he should be player of the game. Player of the game, Jerry Koosman. Let's go to the recap. Mets scored a lot. Braves scored a little. That's it for that. Koosman pitched 8 innings to earn the win. 4 earned runs, 6 hits, 4 walks, 9 Ks. He's now 13-9. Hanna pooped the bed. He got the loss. He's now 1-3. So let's bring that up here. Let's bring that back to the top. We'll hold that there for a second. You guys can look at that if you want. I'd like to say thank you to Robbie Wartburg, Max Cornelius, Philip Reynolds, Larry Harris, Clinton Parks, Sergio Diaz, Julian 10. Thank you very much. We got win 65. I'm very happy. So the Go-Go Mets get win 65. Now if we can just turn the boat on the Red Sox, who are 8 or 9 games behind the Yankees and got wrecked at home by the Rangers, it would be a good thing. All right, till next time, health and happiness. Take care. Bye-bye. God bless. I love you all. Peace! And remember, check me out on Twitch. If you haven't jumped over to Twitch and subscribed to my channel or Uncle Ron Junket's channel, please do so. I'm going to be doing a lot more streaming on Twitch as YouTube continues to hose me. The link is on the page and also higher up in the chat. Take care. Bye-bye.